Hello everybody and welcome back. You just saw a beautiful series between 21 Esports and no one else in the Renai clan. We see 21 Esports, they advanced towards the grand finals, and now we're here to see who will go up against them in the finals. And I'm not alone today, as you see right next to me there is Reeps as well. Reeps? Buddy? Don't leave me alone now.
Sorry, I had my mic muted for a moment. Yeah, hi everyone.
There
Sorry
we go.
about that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we are good to go now.
Good. Yeah, good to go. Yeah.
So first of all, let's take a small look at the map screen. Starting, we have Bench from Goats for Hire coming in against Garden of Terran Sky Temple, two camps a lot of people don't like. And on the other hand, we have 500 milliseconds, spinning on the Tomb of the Spider Queen and Volskaya Foundry. And in the end, we have the choice going over towards 500 milliseconds. And they picked up Dragonshire, which is pretty nice for them. Because I personally prefer second pick of Dragonshire. And they will get it as we have Goats for Hire getting the first pick.
Yeah, it's certainly an interesting map pick between these two teams. Both haven't really played it that much in Heroes Lounge. I think it's 3 games apiece, but it is 4 games on the side of Goats for Hire. But it's probably their lowest win rate map. So is this, tactical, trying to pick something that their opponents are potentially not too comfortable with compared to the other things, obviously, with Gods for Hire being pretty dominant in the regular season.
And there's also always the fact you have to keep in mind, 500 milliseconds is the last Division 7 team left, and Goats for Hire is Division 6. So we might see different focus on heroes. We immediately see Maiev Ben coming out from Goats for Hire, and they're not winning with the bandits 500 milliseconds. Is waiting only 500 milliseconds to ban out this area.
And Zeratul removed as well. Yeah, I mean, in the previous round, I don't know whether everyone managed to catch it, but 500 milliseconds did actually take out, I think it's top seed, or certainly top originally highest team, you could say, in Division 6. So I'm sure they'll be looking to continue that streak as Johanna's first pick for Goats for Hire.
Okay, I just got mentioned in the draft, MS means minigun stacks, so okay, I'm sorry. So we have Goats for Hire picking Johanna getting 500 minigun stacks. We're gonna see if that works out for 500 minigun stacks. Yeah, also we've got KT banned out, which is really, he's a nice hero combo with Jen. Oh, we've got it, guys, finally, it's happening. My Dino is in the game, the Haka. And he's not alone, he's joined by Li Ming. And we also got
nice.
Vala Oriel.
It's an interesting pickup so far. I mean, Li Ming in the previous series, I think, was very impactful. And I think they'll be looking to kind of continue. Dahaka, very strong on Dragonshire, as always. Vala Oriel combination coming in for Goats for Hire isn't something that I think seen very often. I'm not sure whether that's maybe some kind of plan they have to try and deny 500 minigun stacks, their most picked hero, in some way, and also pairing that with the Vala as well. So maybe a bit of tactical picking here.
Possibly, yeah. And we also see Diablo and Jaina being banned out, and oh, there's KFC also making also his appearance in this series, as we saw him a lot banned out and a lot picked, especially by 21 Esports, and we also pair it with Tyrann, and Tyrann is one of the most played heroes of Luna from Goats for Hire, so just gonna give you some of your own recipe.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, double global coming out here. Certainly could be a very, very useful tool for the team to have. Now, just waiting for the remaining tank coming out on the side of 500 minigun stack.
Yes, now we've got Ghost for Hire picking Leo and Junkrat. Bringing the Undead, who is pretty nice against Yaka in his own lane, actually. And Junkrat, who is giving very good poke, fast rotations, and with level 13 mine if he goes for it. And also with the Riptide, he can just do a lot of damage. And if he goes for 20 for the Riptide again, he will get 25 cool second reduce per target hit. And he only has a total of 75, so that's pretty much. We also got Merlin now picked up from the side of 500 minigun stacks.
Yeah,
Like it. Actually like it. Because if you just look at the combo from 500 minigun stack, we've got a Merlin in the Tyrannus with armor reduce and then the Ming Burst afterwards, which could be immediate reset.
yeah, very well. Ooh, what the? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, just checking. Yeah, it certainly looks like it's a single target blow up, and that could be very, very effective against like Valor, Junkrat, both pretty squishy targets. I think key thing here would be if Oriole could potentially save them from that instant blow up. I guess if they were going to be even involved in some kind of team fight, they have the double globals. They can avoid the fights if they want to, and just kind of go for the lane, go for the objectives, and just push it that way. Looks like a
Talking about globals, we have on the right hand side, we've got 500 ms, minigun stacks, milliseconds, whoever knows, we've got Drakvor. Playing the false start, Dark 96 Cloud on the Tyrannus, Snazzy Penguin, playing Merlin Early Mist on Limbing, and last but not least, the one knight took up the one and only OP hero in the game, the Haka.
And on the left, we've got Goats for Hire, and they are starting off with Oriole, played by Luna, Trish on the Johanna, Sneaky Chief playing Leoric, Scooper on that Valor, and Roach on the Junkrat.
Your mic starts to sound bad. Sure.
Testing?
Not really better. We've got the bribe from Falstad right now. First wind also said no perfect storm stacks for high burst damage in the later stages of the game.
Just okay.
Well, that sounds better.
Okay, let's see if this works. Right, do apologize.
Okay,
I recently had a Windows update and that's messed everything up.
Oh yeah. Does it use the correct microphone?
I'm pretty sure it does. Let's see.
Anyways, right now we've got a nice rotation going up from Ghost for Hire. They have the Janna. That's one of the biggest factors in rotations. The other hand, we have just mainly Falstad soaking in mid lane and the other staying bottom. Just moving up a bit sometimes. We also hit the 1 minute mark, so those two siege camps are under attack now by the teams on their side. There's a penguin checking out, but there's a mine. Don't wanna go over that, buddy.
Yeah, both teams picking up those camps pretty much on point, so
My top lane so far goes like towards Lyric, just no way Hawk can win this so far except for drag him into tower range or something like that.
yeah, I think no surprises there. I think a lot of it will just matter on the rotations coming in later to see if they can set up 2v1s and set up a cap.
Adjusted it, Tiny, please confirm if that's correct, if that's fine, or if I should turn it a bit quieter or louder. Also, we saw one of the newest additions towards the game directly on the Vala with the rings underneath her. Top so far taken by 500 ms, and top by Goats for Hire. No surprises there.
Yeah, but Goats for Hire committing to a 4-man in the bottom lane though. I want to try and get this.
Falstad?
Or not.
It's fine. Barrel roll out of danger. Top so far taken by the Haka.
Yeah. But Goats for Hire control the mid lane, so there won't be any capping anytime soon, and this is one of those things that can happen on Dragonshire. Basically, no team caps till pretty much later on, or you know, they get some kind of advantage picking off one of the team members, but it's gonna be a tricky one, I think.
Now Leo gets top back, and the Haka meanwhile clears the wave, and they turn around again. Like, that's one of the normal things, I would say, in this solo lane. I don't want to lose the experience.
Yep.
Oh, Murden taking a lot of damage. There's the Loon's chosen on top of him. Some nice heals coming in, and he is fine walking out. Due to his third win, he should be able to get healed up as well. Pretty fast.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at those chunks of health. He's getting back every second.
Yeah, nice thing about Murden, you can just basically stay out there as long as you want to. And he's back, full health again. Just being a menace, slowing down those rotations to the bottom.
Here we go with a bit more volume for Reaps. And we see the 4 men of Goats for Hire in the bottom. Osnet Banger taking a lot of damage, doing Murden stuff, jumping out, getting healed back up in just a few seconds. Oh, and he's starting. Yaka taking top for now. So no string yet for Goats for Hire.
Yep, 500 minigun stacks are going to cap bottom. Falstad is left alone in the middle though. And our Lyric's actually taken top, so the dance continues basically.
Yeah. Oh, this whole map is a dance usually. Also see the siege camps back up. Probably both. Oh! Falstad being sneaky guy, being the sneaky bird, bribing the siege camp. Oh, it will not get a lot of damage in on Johanna, yes, but she's still able to walk out, tap the fountain, get health back up. And meanwhile, the siege giants are just hammering on the fort. If they ignore them, they will just get the fort, and yeah, it's not good for you. But I've got top lane. The 1-on-1 keeps on going between the Haka and Leo. Leo decides to soak the wave instead of taking the point. So yeah. Valor not defending those 2 giants, but they got a lot of damage on this fort.
Yeah,
it's down to one third of its original health.
And that's the nice thing about being able to take that camp quickly, you know, with those bribery stacks. Forces your opponent, well, steals the camp, forces your opponent to deal with it, and if they don't deal with it quickly, you can see how much damage that those 2 siege giants can actually do.
Oh, we see the false rotation from top to top. That's the point where the double global comes in. Now we've got level 10s for Goats for Hire, and we immediately saw the plus shield coming out straight as well, and it's a double kill. We see the Riptile coming as well, looking for Li Ming, but it's unable to jump over the wall because the wall is too high for him.
Yeah, that was really nice pickup from level 10s immediately. Picked up and the trigger pull, taking those 2 kills.
But in the meantime, we had Haka Falstad just doing double global things on top lane to prevent them from taking both altars. So they were not able yet to get the dragon. No, they got 2 kills, but now they're stealing away the siege camp. Oh! Aqua going in with the gust. But not in time, so they just took the camp. Looking at ultimates, we also see the Crystal Aegis plus shield we already saw in Tomb coming in from Lyric. Strafe also already used, so is the Riptire from the side of Goats for Hire. Looking on the other side of 500 ms, milliseconds, minigun stacks. We see the Gust also already used, Isolation, Wave of Force, Avatar, and the Shadow Stalk. Merlin staying on bot lane, just doing, you know, Merlin things. Ooh. Or not, because he got stunned, so he was not able to pop the Avatar.
We talked about the blow up on 500 ms, and guess what? Goats for Hire bring their own out. So that was a Murden just deleted.
And it looks like this is the first. Yes, this is the first one going towards Goats for Hire, first Dragon Knight.
Yeah, very nicely done there. Very patient. And once Murden was down, they had nothing. They didn't. 500 ms weren't willing to kind of step out any further than their very damaged fort at the bottom lane, so that allowed Goats for Hire to pick up that first Dragon Knight. They're going to finish up this fort in the bottom lane. Or are they actually?
He's dropping very low, the Dragon Knight, and Jungle is now out of it. Oh, there's the Gust. Oh, goodbye Junkrat. Janina not in the best spot, but she has Iron Skin currently online. There's the strafe coming in from Vala. Keeps them zoned away so they're not going after someone else. Top lane, meanwhile, 1v1 keeps on going between those two. And the track was a bit too early. The Hacker. It's always a kind of an even trade. Also now, 3 bribe stacks, bribing 3 of those minions. Killing the other one with the W. Done by him.
Yeah, a little bit of a contest in the bottom lane in the Bruiser camp. 500 MS tried to start it, but
There are 3 now down here, and Dark can also always join. Okay, no, let's go for it. Those leaves now with Johanna coming in from the flank position. Maybe looking for something for Blessed Shield. No, doesn't really get one there. Merlin got swept out of the team by Aura. Oh, there's a combo coming in. Tyrande not in a good spot, but there's the Gust. Run, Tyrande, my baby. Tyrande is on their way. Merlin also gets stunned down here. Tyrande stays alive. 10 HP or something like that, but Merlin falls in the meantime down here. For going down on the side of 500 MS.
yeah, they've got a nice snowball here of this camp going on. They're going to pick up their opponent's siege camp as well. Looks like they're just going to leave it at that.
One will be defended easily by them. Top lane, meanwhile, the 1-1 keeps on going. As always. I mean, Daka wants to fight this point, but he kinda should not fight the point, to be fair. He loses those trades. Bottom for now taken by 500 MS.
That was
Merlin nearly got
yeah,
stalled
slightly
out there.
risky rotations coming in there, but he is Murden and he is able to jump out
Usually, yes.
unless he gets, you know, stunned.
Stunned. CC'd in general. Who likes that shit? Oh,
Yeah.
look, they have the 6 advantage. They can go for this. They see the Junkrat. Now they're going in. There's also Leo coming in. It's a 5v3 and goodbye. Tyrande, she falls immediately. Ming looks like she's going to escape. Oh, Daka found the drag onto Junkrat to stop this air. The Reptire, but Murin still falls though. Another 2 kills coming in here for Goats for Hire.
Yeah, very nice, right? Kind of sneaky go behind and catching 500 MS from the back. Really nice setup there. They've got the whole entire vision of that bottom lane, and it's just making things very difficult for 500 MS to even try and step out, even though they have the globals.
That's the 2v1 now up here.
Mm-hmm.
That time was a bit too late. Lyric able to go into the Rave Walk. Sneaky Chief sneaking away. Oh, there's Rest coming in. There's the Gust coming in, but there's also the Entomb. The mine for the Haka. Walk over? No. He's not walking over it, but there's the Blast coming in as well, and there's Tyrande with the heals, 20 spell armor as well, but it was not enough though. We're about to hit level 16 for the team in red. 500 MS. There we go.
Yeah, Gods Fire at the moment have really good control over this map, but there's not a lot that 500 MS can do at this stage. Falstad may be getting caught here in the top lane again, gets pushed against that tower wall, and he gets removed as well, as that's kill number 8 coming in for Goats for Hire.
Maybe a bit too risky from him to stay out there for so long.
Daka!
Going in there, stun on Leo. And there's another Entomb. And goodbye to Haka.
I mean, that kind of going by the lottery, that was like perfect bush camp from Goats for Hire to catch a Dahaka coming in. And back to respawn he goes. So can they now pick up another Dragon Knight and push their advantage?
They're just taking bottom for now. They took out the mid fort in the meantime as well. This will most likely leave them if both ults channeled. Here we go. And now Roach trying to take it. And Murin is stun lock. So he is not able to interrupt it. And this is the second ring of the game. Going again towards Goats for Hire. Then they're looking at the key walls.
Yeah, definitely. There's nothing left now apart from the top fort. That's already battered and bruised. They're going to push this advantage in the bottom lane, which is so key in this map and on this map with those 3 camps. There goes the wall.
Oh, the knock against Dahaka, but he just burrows. Oh, silence against Leo. Is this the moment to try to burst him? No, he's able to raise one. And that's Murin down, that's surrounded down. 2 going down. Over the straight coming in. Oh, now Dahaka is in the entomb, in the toilets. And he is slaughtered as well. Make it free, another train looking towards core. 14 minutes into this game.
Yeah, not a lot the remaining 2 members of Final MS can do against this. They've got pretty much an infinite battery of healing with Valor and Oreo and the Dragon Knight for good measure. This core is going straight down.
Yes, this is game number 1 going over towards Goats for Hire. And yeah, this, I don't know. Finally my dino is in and now they killed him. But that's also one of the points I always say the Lyric is in some way broken. Because you just have those 50-second cooldown on this entomb and it just always denied the Dahaka from escaping from a gank or something else.
Yeah, I mean, it was really nice, and Tombs catching pretty much everyone that they wanted to catch in there, and they just blew them up, really. There wasn't really much left of anyone who was in there. So, yeah, you can see from the scores itself, 12 kills to 1. They dealt with everything that Final MS threw at them really, really well. Got those really nice kills at the right time. Played the map really well. Yeah, GG. So, on to our second map here. And, let's see.
I kinda hope this time to not go for such a macro map. Like, as we heard in the series before, I casted between Goats for Hire and Red Dragon Gambling. We hear that Goats for Hire is probably the best macro team in Division 6. So I would love to see something more teamfighty, like give me a Battlefield of Eternity or something along those lines. If we take a look towards the map screen, we've got Outright Pass left out, Battlefield of Eternity, Cursed Hollow, Infernal Shrines, and Towers of Doom.
Yeah, I mean the difficult thing for 500 MS is even if they wanted to go for something like Battlefield of Eternity, Goats for Hire are pretty damn strong at that. That is their most picked map, and they've won 70% of them. So it's a rock and a hard place at the moment for them in terms of map choices.
Yeah, in the meantime, we can also take a short look at stats. Who do you want to see the stats for? Take a short look at Scooper, who just played the Vala. You see his most played heroes. Oh wait, that's the wrong team logo. I'm sorry for that. You see his most played heroes are actually Falstad on top. Then the Vikings coming in. Interesting.
Yeah.
Then the Jaina as number 3. We also definitely have to look out towards if we see a Cursed Hollow or something like this for those Vikings. They're going to be played or not.
Yeah, I think I mean, looking at the looking through the season that Goats for Hire had played, I think the teams have copped onto that they are a Viking team, and the big macro maps, even Towers of Doom and stuff. I think that was the only one of the maps that they actually took off the team in Division 1. by playing a Vikings, and they subsequently got quite a few respect bans for it. So that's something that 500ms will have to keep it on their mind as well as they pick their maps, because yeah, that can be a certainly a big influence in terms of what is left.
Yeah, okay, we see 500 ms, minigun stacks, milliseconds, whatever. Taking the first pick. List of
Right.
with the map choice for the team in blue goes for higher. And first pick towards them as they wanted to.
Right, so goats for hire. I mean, we talked about the Battlefield of Eternity, and most pick map could be definitely an option. Alterac Pass is something that they like to play as well. They played a lot of Infernal Shrines, which I think pretty much everyone that has or usually does play. So they have a
Still the most played map in launch. But I think we're gonna see Cursed Hollow or something along those lines, just to force them out to ban the Vikings.
It's Alterac.
I'm not sure yet about the position of Vikings on Alterac Pass.
I would agree. I think it's less impactful compared to others, but it can still be something to, if you're not used to dealing with it, you can, I guess, get early snowballs and win that way, but it's risky, I think.
I think one of the main things you have to do then is like get an early game combo in. Just go for these fights in the early game. Good enough advantage in the early game with just having the better team fight. I think this way you can just beat such teams. And yeah. Best for you is to end early, as it is usually against Vikings, because at 16 Olaf gets his stun, then he can go into the format and be like very annoying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's any team to pull it off, it's who's left in the competition. It probably is going to be Goats for Hire. So we'll see. We'll see if they decide, either they pick it out, or 500 MS decides to remove that wild card.
Everyone in here, so we should be able to start soon. Game number 2. Possibly the last game of the series before the grand finals. Always keep in mind the signups are open for Europe Season 11. So if you're interested in playing here yourself, being casted as well, feel free to sign up, !sign up, then you will get the sign up guide in the Twitch chat. You can sign up alone or as a team. If you sign up as a team and you're not full, you will get filled up with people which are signed up alone, which fit your skill. And we're also mostly looking out to fill up the roles on the website.
Yeah, I thoroughly recommend it, and you know, it's a totally different experience compared to what you normally get when you just play Heroes of the Storm, either through various in-game game modes. This is a totally different kettle of fish. Certainly worth the experience. And if you make it to the end, like these two teams have, and potentially have a chance of winning this, I believe there is some kind of plasticware involved. So
yes, you will get a trophy out of the highest quality plastics. And also, I this season tried it with a free agency team. This is when you get filled up into 5 men of who signed up solo. Then you're a free agency team. I tried it this season with free agency, and I would need to say I had quite a lot of fun in there. And we also made it into the playoff. But anyways, the contest is also running right now, as far as I remember. Why doesn't it show up for me?
Hopefully.
Oh no, wait, it's not. It's not running yet. It's just from the last game.
Okay, so a bit more thought going in here. For 500 MS, they took about 10 seconds, and Zarya remains the first ban.
We also got Zeratul again being banned out. I mean, He's not as strong as he used to, but he's still pretty strong.
Yeah, it feels like deja vu so far. Let's see. It's going to be Vala removed. That Vala last game
Crushing.
was... Yeah.
I mean, it's always like that. If you pair Vala with Aurel or Gulan with Aurel, it just hurts you so much. You also see Maiev banned out again by Goats for higher than 500 milliseconds. Or minigun stacks. Okay, I need to ask who what is. They will get the Janna. Oh.
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 It's a flip of a draft of the last game, Johanna.
Yes.
First pick. And it's gone the other way. Well, just to answer your question, I'm looking at the team logo, and it does have that kind of funny connection thing, right? So it must be 500 milliseconds.
I'm pretty sure as well. Like, I already hear it once in somewhere in the chat. Like, they're playing so bad that it feels like they're playing with such a high delay. But anyways, we see Anna Ming now picked up for 500 milliseconds or 500 ms. Let's say it this way, I think it's best. And they will go up against the Hakan Falstad. As you said, the double global now on the side of Goats for Hire. Which is especially on this map, I think, much stronger. You know, Drangsha maybe?
Just Fishy mentioned the Zarya ban. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I mean, something that they must have picked up either from practice scrims or a little bit of intel. Goats for Hire do play a Zarya.
Looking at the stats, Goats for Hire played Zarya 4 times with 100% win rate. I mean, it was also enough for my Dehaka to band out 50% of the games. But yeah, we have it here with Zarya apparently as well, but only for this series. Anyways, the draft keeps on going in the meantime, as we have Tyrande and Jaina picked up a Goats for Hire, and 500 MS picked up Leo Hansa. So this time they got the Leo.
They got the Leo, they got the Johanna, so what's left for Goats for Hire? ETC? No, it's Stitches. Okay, right. Something new for the ish. They played it twice before.
We've got in the meantime the contest running who is the best MS shortcut for. We've got Macro Superstars, we've got Mesos, and we've got Mega Slippers.
Mega Slippers.
The third one is actually my personal favorite, but you can feel free to discuss this in the Twitch chat. What's the best?
During the draw show, I actually voted for Goats for Hire. You know, in terms, when they had that poll where who do you think is going to win, I voted for Goats for Hire because I like the name. So,
their profile picture is also fitting towards the name.
True.
See, we're just buying some goats. 500
Anyway.
monkey species. I don't think you can top the Mega Slippers. I'm sorry for that, Josh. I'm sorry.
I think Mega Slippers definitely.
But you cannot fit somewhere there. Pick O. I'm sorry. Anyways, let us start on the left side on the Goats for Hires. We've got Sneaky Chief on the Dehaka. We've got Scoop-Off on the Falstad. We've got Luna again on the support on the Tyrande this time. We've got Roach playing the Jaina at the last one. We've got Triss J playing Stitches, and they try to finish out this best of 3 series.
Yeah, and on the right side we have 500 MS named to be confirmed, with Hanzo being played by Dragforce, Snazzy Penguin on the Johanna, Ernie Miss playing Li Ming, Doubt 96 Cloud on the Ana, and the One Knight playing the Lyric.
I'm gonna see if 4 men on top for 500 Mega Slippers, Mango Slices. Mighty Surfers, oh, it's just getting better. The top and in the bottom, we in the meantime see 5 people for Goats for Hire. This gets such a creative name as well for next time, then we're gonna have much more fun. And they're getting bottom tower as well. 1.5 even. Top and we see 1 tower so far.
Yeah, they're just trading things out. Yeah, voting.
And now we've got the bottom front wall already fell, so did the top one. The other teams also, we've got the Camp Snob, which are usually taking a lot on this map.
Yeah, both teams just trading out everything top and bottom. Yeah, here we go. It looks like Ghostfire is going to start that camp right now. And that's going to be answered now by 500 MS as well. So everything pretty even.
It's the first time we see this map today in the first series I cast, so interesting to see it again. We see from the Hacker level 1 Enduring Swarm, so getting the spell armor in while Swarm is active. Usually used to play against a lot of mages, understandable against Li Ming as she brings in a lot of burst, and just taking this away is pretty nice. Clubs from Stitches to get in the extra health, but hypes that as well again. Pretty standard. One thing to maybe look at is Force Armor. We already saw 2 times Power Hunger in this map. This time we're gonna see Force Armor. Force Armor got Astra Presence as a baseline now as well, so it got buffed a bit, you could say.
Here we go. First objective spawning shortly as both camps are just cleared up by both teams.
Right now. So, prisoners are spawning in 5 seconds. Oh, the Hacker gets caught off top lane there. Oh, track war. It's a bit close.
Yeah.
A bit too close to be calculated.
No respect for 1v1. Get your teammates in there. Trap Force surviving on about 30 hit points against the Dahaka. Unfortunate there.
We see the going towards the objective. 500 Macro Superstars, Mesos, Mega Slippers, Monkey Species, Mango Slices, 500 Mighty Surfers. On here. Oh, I forgot minigun stacks and milliseconds. God damn. Anyway. They're now starting the channel. Oh, there's the drag against Johanna. Woman, you need the Iron Skin.
Doesn't have it.
Oh, 2 seconds for Iron Skin. How to build back up. And retaking the camp. 14 seconds left for the side of 500 MS.
Yeah, straight on it. Gonna try and buy themselves a little bit of space as it looks like 500 MS have found themselves a Dahaka.
But he's getting the drag onto Johanna and is escaping to the safety of the tower range. Meantime, we saw Goats for Hire picking up the siege camp. Nice teleporter from Miming to dodge the hook as well. Well, now getting pretty deep. There's the drag, there's the armor reduce as well, but he gets the Wraith Walk in and is able to escape there. And now Slazzy Penguin on the Johanna in the middle of the opponent team. He's taking a lot of damage, so there's the one knight. Now Luna, oh, nice Q from Hanzo hitting Luna hard on her to round it. The drag. Lyric dropping very low. There's the first reset, make it 2. And now Ming is on the wrong side of the team, I would say. And Ernie missed going down, but still 2 for 1 trade. Well done by her. And wait, there's Stitch is also going down. And so coming in with his Qs.
Yeah, very, very nicely played there for him. 500 Mega Slippers. Getting those 3 kills, managing to cap. Stitches was trying desperately to try and interrupt that, but to no avail, unfortunately. So first objective goes over to the red team. So
first on the mid already here with Leo pushing top, and Hanzo seems to go solo. In the bottom we have probably 3 men. No, Ming is joining in the mid lane as well. Go for this fort. Should be able to find against the Haka. The bottom will see a lot of damage against Johanna, but she's able to pop the Iron Skin and walk out.
yeah, everything cleared up in the bottom lane. Gonna get the fort in the mid lane, and seemingly that's it. But that's already a level lead there in favor of 500 Mango Slippers.
This is the last blow you strike against the
No fishy, just no towards use it. 500 mostly sapiens. 500 Monka is.
Yeah.
Every time I bet against 500 MS, they start winning. It looks like they're taking the boss right now. We also see 500 Mega Slippers taking up level 10. See the Dragon's Arrow, plus shield, weapon force, nano boost, and tomb picked up.
That's quite a lot of firepower there, as both teams just trade out bosses.
I think this is right now better for Goats for Hire, as they have no level 10 yet.
Yeah.
So if they would have gone for a fight, or if 500 Macro Superstars would have gone for a fight, it would have been better for 500 Mesos.
Yeah, we'll pick up that bottom fort now as well, and this boss is still pretty healthy. Just trying to pick up that camp before they try and defend this, but they...
Top lane already half health, not even through the front wall of the fort, and bottom already knocking, not on Heaven's Door, but in keeps wall.
Yeah. And there you go. Towers all down. Keep doors open here. This is going to put a bit of pressure onto Goats for Hire to defend. Potentially, if they don't get this objective, that is going to be a free walk on that keep with no defenses. So, 6 seconds before the contest starts.
Yeah, top fours are both very low for both teams, but the thing is, Goats for Hire still have a fountain there, but 500 monkey species have theirs in the mid, so they should be fine with that. They're also just doing the siege camp. With this push in the mid lane, they should be able to push into the objective range if tracked. Oh, nice. Natural agility. Being able to escape there. Yeah, natural agility. After good hook. But the sound was just a bit off. Oh, tongue onto Leo, but there's the right block.
And Pidgeot bows out for... Oh, hook missing there for Stitches. So that's a couple of cooldowns used already. And that's going to signal a little bit of a walk back.
Now we have 500 Mango Slicers picking up this objective for now. And in the meantime, Goats for Hire defending mid lane.
Yeah, they're desperately trying to kind of catch that, get that 13, but just nowhere near it. They have to do
Oh,
something.
and Tube
right
coming
now.
in. Big Dragon's Arrow as well in the backline. Ming going for first speed to make it 2 as Randall is down at 3. Yes, there we go with number 3 as Fawcett also goes down. KFC good today for Meal and early missed. Showing off why you should maybe not let Ming through sometimes.
Goodness gracious, that combo, that arrow in the back line and Ming with a nano boost just absolutely ripping the Goats to shreds really. So this is going to be a tough defense.
500 missed skill shots. 500 meme sloths. 500 muted Sylvanas. Oh, there we see a small engage onto the Johanna. Iron Skin is out. Oh, hook coming in. So the Penguin taking a lot of damage. 5 seconds until Iron Skin. Very close. 1 second. Whew. 1 second missing for the Iron Skin there. But in the meantime, we've got Leo pushing in the top lane. In the mid lane, the objective, the Raider, took out just the tower. And top lane now we have him hitting the keep, but it won't get too much.
Oh yeah, bottom keep though taking a fair amount of damage.
You already see their team in red. 500 missed skill shots on the top lane, waiting for the boss, but it's still 40 seconds to go.
Our raiders charge. The storm pipes will fall.
Okay, so they keep all their keeps. And it looked like 500 MS were just posturing on the top boss. Still 30 seconds left on that one. 18 on the bottom. I mean, they could just safely just trade this out, really. But ideally, they want the bottom one, given that the keep is so low. Just trying to finish that off and create more pressure on that bottom lane.
We've got the mid lane camp again taken from both teams. Ghostfire taking a bit earlier, now 500. Memeslavs are able to defend it. And Dez will go in as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Goats for Hire have identified this. They don't want to let them take it, but they can't do anything about it. Being one level down, 16 talent tier down as well. They just have to give it up. And I mean, at this stage, I almost want them to just take the top one and just.
I mean, they saw it. The vision is now gone for them. Look, they know they're on it. They know they're on it.
Yeah.
This Shade looked on this as well here. Oh, will we see Hook now coming in? I mean, they're free down here. The Haka and Falsa can come in immediately. Thanks Arrow, Wave of Force, pushing them off the point for now, and that's the boss going towards 500 MS. Stitch is the first one to fall. This means we have a reset falling means a combo though on the Haka. Just the gust coming out, and should be one escaping for maybe except the Haka being slowed down there a lot. No.
Yeah, they just couldn't get it. Like it had to be timing had to be millisecond perfect, but unfortunately they just didn't have it. They had most of 500 MS were on the point already with the Wave of Force pushing everybody out. I thought they had interrupted it, but they just couldn't stay on. So this is going to be a dead keep, at least.
Yeah, very much looks like it. Could even go for core if they find a kill or two, but no. Leo is right now on the objective, taking this one. Boss is hitting the core, but the core, kills himself up again after he kills the boss, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. We also now have Goats for Hire hitting level 16 as well, and Snazzy Penguin is in the middle of them, so it's Trackable able to jump out there. Oh, there's a big arrow. Get to him. 1, 2, Gust.
Oh my goodness.
Make it free. Ernie, please stop it. This should be family friendly content. And make it 4. Ernie getting those resets. Trackable as well, here to 2 kills. And I think this could be core.
This very much could be core. What a turnaround there. Nice and tuned, arrow, everything perfectly executed for 500 MS as they absolutely decimated the Goats
there's
there.
another
Another
boost.
nice fight.
Looking for Falstad there. Snazzy Penguin taking a lot of damage and Falstad going down, but now everyone is starting to respawn from Goats fight, and that's the thing. That's our track. We get the 4-man team wipe. Team kill. And then you're only able to raise the core towards half health, and in the end, it doesn't help you at all. Because the core just regenerates himself again. That's always well. Oh, and 2-man to Luna. Oh, goodbye, Miss Tyrande.
I mean, that Entomb just painted a huge target on Tyrande, and Ernie was happy to just hit everything dead center. Goodness gracious.
500 Mega Smorkles, 500 mid lane scrums. Okay. Got the next objective coming in, taking out at least 1 keep would be very useful for 500 Mega Slippers. So yeah. Also closing in towards 20.
Stop defeating. I don't think there's a lot they could do about it. I mean, this is a really nicely thought out competition with the execution.
Oh, Luna again. There's the Doom, but she stays alive this time. Dragva taking a lot of damage. There's the immediate blinded by the light from Johanna coming in to keep him alive on their Hanzo. Just straight taking a lot of damage. So now keep going, getting some damage. I see Penguin in the middle of the opponent team. And yeah, that's this objective down. Bottom, we've got one more running in. The hook against Johanna. There's the tongue as well, but there's the Iron Skin to keep her alive. We're taking a lot of damage again from those Ming combos.
Yeah, it's just absolutely brutal, this whole game.
I think there's gonna be game. This is shields coming in. Core on 500 HP. That's the reset for Li Ming, and they shoot the game. Yeah, there we go. 500 MS coming back in this game. Number 2. Well done by them.
Wow. 500 MS still showing they have a lot of teeth, even being a Division 7 team against this Division 6 team. They show their quality there, for sure. And this is going to give the GOATs a little bit to think about for that. It's going to be a decider here.
Yes, it will be. Goats for Hire taking first pick, so we're going to have the map pick this time on the side of 500 Mango Slices. Really showing good stuff, 500 MS. I really like what they're doing. I mean, this time I think they kind of outdrafted Goats for Hire a bit, especially with the early game then. Because if you take a Stitches, you always, you don't really want to fall back, because you nearly need to get fights when you fall back. Stitches is just one of those heroes, either you hit those hooks or you do not. And either you get those blow-ups or you do not. And else, like Stitches, that really what was the main story of this game. Stitches could not do anything as soon as Ming got the first reset, because he has no forms of CC or something else. Like, it would have been better if it took, maybe easier for them if he took Gorge and just ate the Ming as soon as he got the Nano Boost when he was in range.
True. Yeah. It was it's a tricky one. Like, there's not really many hook targets that you can. I mean, if you hook somebody perfectly and execute the flare afterwards to kind of lock down CC and blow somebody up, then that's probably fine. But I mean, Johanna is not the ideal target. She's got Iron Skin. She's walk out. Lyric is Wraithfall. Ming can teleport away. And only use that to good effect to dodge the initial hook as well. We saw as the Stitch was trying to hook him or her whilst capping the point. So yeah, nice reaction times, really well played. Obviously very comfortable in the Ming. Yeah, see what happens next game. I mean, it was a kind of slightly inverse draft, and the double goal was not paying off for either team at the moment.
And I feel kind of sad to see my Dino lose, but
500 million socks. Goodness.
I'm actually interested if we're gonna see Division 6 against Division 7 final with 500. Which name can we throw in? Mezzas going up against 21 Esports. So we will see.
BOE?
We will see. Yep, BOE will be our next map.
Because that's interesting. I mean, Ming's decent on BOE. Vala, which was very impactful, banned out in the second map. Impactful in the first, banned out in the second. Also another one which is potentially quite impactful. And this pick is from 500 MS. I don't think they had a great win rate on this map. Yeah, three played in the regular season. Won one of those compared to BOE being the most played map for GOATs. So they're literally going for their strongest map, or the most picked map, I should say. Not necessarily the strongest, but yeah, it's an interesting map pick for sure. And I don't know, maybe they've kind of got a bit of a good morale boost from that win, that last game, and said, well, you know what, we'll just take you on whatever you want. We'll just deal with it, and we'll see.
Yes, and we can again look at one player, and I think we definitely can look into Ernie Miss this time, as he just rocked that Li Ming. But if we take a look at his 3 most played heroes, we definitely see the Vala first off here. So, I mean, it's Battlefield of Eternity. They got a second pick, so I would guess they will not get her, but it's definitely possible for him to play her. And we have second off, we've got Jaina, which is kind of okay on this map, but not like too good in Immortal race. But she's nice with fighting around Immortal. And then we've got a third, who would have guessed, the Li Ming there.
Yeah, I mean, really nice to have all those heroes in your pocket. And like you mentioned, 2 out of 3 of them are kind of the kind of top picks for this map. So this should give the GOATs a little bit of food for thought in terms of how they want to deal with the draft this time round. Really interesting how, so far it's always been the kind of the team that picked first, I want to say, has won with the Johanna first pick. That seems to be a priority for both teams as well.
Also, short fun fact. Ernie Mist had only 4 different heroes played this season. So, yeah.
Well, you can only ban 3, right? So
Yes, so...
they're sticking to the Zeratul, though.
So we've got another game for the chat to post some ideas what MS could be. Any more 500 MS Paint memes? Maybe. And there we go again. Zeratul Maeve coming out Estebans from Goats for Hire. And
It's gonna be Vala.
the last Ben from 500 Macro Superstars. First spinning out Sarah, now spinning out Vala. And
yeah, still want that Johanna. So far, Johanna has 100% win rate in this matchup. So I'm not surprised by that at all.
No.
Ana Li Ming,
No.
big combination.
Alright, could you
from that last
please
game.
stop the current betting stuff and set up a new one? Like, people think it's already set up because it still stays there. Anyways, yeah, the Ana Ming was just crucial in the last game. It could be crucial again in this game. And now we've got Arthas Greymane for Goats for Hire, which is, I would say, a decent comp against this. Arthas can pop his Army of the Undead just to get those undead in the way of Ming stuff. Meanwhile, Greymane with his mobility can just jump onto Ming or Ana and kill him. If he's able to.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is changing things up a little bit. But they obviously have seen what this Li Ming and Ana combo can do, and they have to kind of find ways to kind of shut this down. So yeah, I agree with what you said. I think Ami in the Engage is a very nice way of just stopping some of those projectiles from Li Ming and neutralizing that threat.
We've got the Hanzo again.
Ooh, that's
Okay, that's a place.
That
How
is an
are we gonna see the Leo?
That is a nice pickup as well. I mean, Hansa was on a winning team last game. There was a few kind of really nice skills that he got as well. So obviously very competent. As it's a complete change up here on the side of the Goats. They're bringing out the Orphea and Turan to finish off their draft.
Interesting to see the Orphea here. She does like nearly no immortal damage because all her abilities are mainly working on heroes, at least getting buffs with heroes. In the meantime, we also got the Garrosh, who is actually pretty decent against Orphea. Because Orphea, even though she's pretty movie, she wants to be sometimes very close to you to use a W. The big stomp, the big munch. Then Garrosh is able to walk up, throw taunt, and burst coming in. Also, we found getting Hanzo in, we've got a nice race. But on the other hand, we have Drowning Greymane, which is also pretty strong on race in terms of racing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of poke on that side on 500 MS, and if they are able to kind of execute things, Blaze, Garrosh is a front line, very, very tanky. Blaze, I believe, on their previous series on Towers of Doom was a total beast as well. So yeah, they've got some nice picks there for themselves.
We were back in the game with 500 million socks on the right hand side with Ernie Mist on the Ming against Nessie Penguin. This time the Jaina, this time on the Garrosh, Drakvor on Hanzo again. Dark Cloud playing the Ana with Nano Boost. And the last one is you've got the one knight we just saw in the stats playing the Blaze this time.
And on the left, we've got Goats for Hire as Sneaky Chief, this time on the Arthas. Trish J back on the Johanna. Scooper playing the Orphea. Luna on Tyrande again. And it's Roach on the Greymane.
We've got Emilia. 4-man top lane from Goats for Hire. And there's somebody got interrupted. Blaze done. Yeah, it's not this first tower going down, but also then here they're not able to secure one tower so far.
Yeah, I think the Greymane is going to be able to remove that a lot quicker. This Goats got that top tower now.
Just taking some damage in here, getting the sleep tower as well. First tower down, top lane already got both towers and the front wall down. I mean, yeah, that's okay because they have Greymane, so it's kinda normal for them to have the stronger pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even Stevens now though, both towers, top and bottom, all gone, and immediately Goats turn their attention to the camp. Same for 500 MS. It looks like they're just going to try and trade. I mean, they, like you said, with the Greymane, they do have a slightly faster race, so to speak.
Fountain going down up here in the top and the bottom. We already see the pressure against the fort immediately. Nor in the fountain for now. Except for those goats. The goats did really hire them to hit the fountain instead of the fort. Top fort also going down, so does the bot fort. Interesting trade-offs here in this game coming in from those teams. But we already see 500 mango slices rotating towards top. This one's solvable from the Hannah. Yeah, then you can throw her, Mr. Garrosh.
Ah, well, he'll probably try anyway, you know.
Minigun stacks on their Bruiser camp. Therefore picked up by both teams, and here we see serrated arrows from Hanzo. This is why he is rather so strong on this map.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, you know, being able to shoot those arrows in whilst you can, you know, from relative safety, it's going to be quite nice as they try and poke things down. We've got a Ming and a Hanzo on the same team. That's probably what they want to do.
No, we see the Immortals spawning. There's a lot of poke coming in already from Ming and Hanzo. Oh, he's mischarged us somehow. Garrosh taking a lot of damage though. Now they're catched up in this one small spot. Snake Penguin taking a lot of damage and he's the first one to fall in this team fight.
Yeah, China taking a lot of damage there. Top lane still has the camp. Very, very healthy. Greymane's gonna respond. Oh, I say that and he disappeared. Never mind.
Now Greymane going for the race. Greymane, one of the heroes with probably one of the best race, one of the best race heroes in the game. Now I've got hands on the rest of 500 meeting spammers coming in. A big root coming in as well there from archeries. Not too much they can do. So now we see for Hanzo going back, getting mana, and okay, they could have followed on the stun against Arthas. Just to bring him low health, so he needs to fall back if it's healed up.
Yeah, at the moment, goes a slightly split. Arthas is just separated from his team in the middle of that enemy and immortal. So trying to get to his team may be a bit tricky.
Go through against
does
Johanna. Darren's skin
does
there.
get thrown.
Darren's skin. Go out a bit. Orphan now also gets a level 7 quest. Arthur's coming in. No big stun against Johanna. She's taking very much damage, but plays.
Garrosh
No,
on
plays
40
staying
hit
alive.
points. Walks away. Oh.
The
That's
plays
Blaze,
stayed
but
alive. Now we've got Greymane, Duranda, Orphea all on the race. Will mean the first half time will go over towards Goods for Hire. Now, yeah, it's the usually the one you don't fight, except for you need to. And we're gonna see this half going over towards Goods for Hires.
Just about, but good enough.
There's not a lot of shield of first immortal as well. Coming down towards the bottom lane should not do too much, theoretically. Hanzo is not done yet with some geometry, but he should still have enough damage for it. Especially on this map, I'd like to pick up off Ming of taking force armor, to be fair. He does not need to tap so often in those moments around the immortal. Which is just sprung off his spells. Dracula taking a lot of damage down here. Immortal going down pretty fast. And this is only half of the fort down. Blaze is now here, so they can look for an engage, but Arthur's also here. Arthur's going for the back line, looking at Anna. No. Good onto Ming. Ming going down first.
Very, very nicely done there. Arthur's just following where Blaze went.
Two
Here comes the
down,
root.
and now Fatal taking
Should
a lot
be
of
done.
damage, make it free. Now 500 mango slices. Starting to fall in this game number 2, but already 1 level lead for Goats for Hire.
Yeah, they're just playing a much more kind of more chase it down kind of game, whereas 500 MS, they've got a very pokey type of comp, and being caught just makes it really difficult for them to actually do anything.
Especially now they need to wait for level 10s, as we see already level 10s. For Goats for Hire with the Army of the Dead plus shield. Crashing Charge, Shadow Stalk, and the Cursed Bullet.
Yeah, very nice pickups there. It was expected, the Army of the Dead coming out. Don't think there's going to be anything else really. Oh, Blaze getting caught there though. Everything being put onto that Blaze. He's gonna fall.
There's not a lot he can do, but
No.
he took the camp. So maybe worth, maybe not, we don't know. But anyways, we've got level 10s now for 500. Meme Sloths, Dragon's Arrow, Warlord's Challenge, Combustion, interesting. Nano Boost and the Wave of Force. Oh, there's the taunt, and goodbye, Johanna.
Yeah, that shield did not last long at all in
no.
the face of all that.
I mean, well, you can argue for Goats for Hire won this half, but not sure about that. They used a lot of ultimates, 500 missed skill shots, but still, kind of get the value they wanted. Now they have time, and if they're racing now, also getting much more out of it.
Yeah, they've gone easily into the lead with that Hanzo.
Now Hannah is back again. Nano boost out. Being Draco in the meantime took the Immortal, and there goes Hanzo down for staying there too long. Combustion coming in as well. No, missed. A lot of damage. barely misses the combo onto Durandon. Now he's in a bit of big trouble. Oh, nice. Doing the move around
Chase
thing.
is on.
Yeah. There, I'm gonna move this way because then my team has time to go with the boss or something else.
Yeah.
See Roach there. Oh, and that's the kill. Still got the kill against Luna there. Well done.
Oh.
And oh, okay. He tried. He tried hard, and he got one of the kills. So I think this is worth in the end because
I agree. I think he'll be very happy with that. You know, he was a dead Ming running into a corner, managed to get a counter kill, and the crucial thing was delaying the mortal defense for the goats.
yes, because they have a very good defense with Graham and Durandon. Also got some new ideas, 500 Met Skunks and 500 Majestic Scorpions. 500 Moldy Skittles, okay.
Looks like goats are going to do what they did in that first map, going for the wraparound against a 5-man though.
This time there are 5. First shield coming in, Ernie Mist taking a lot of damage in the root, and there Ming goes down. But there's also a big taunt and a big combustion, make it 2 kills as surrounded. Orphea are falling. Good trade there from 500 Majestic Scorpions.
Arthur's body block to no end there. That's going to be number 3 kill. So yeah, wow, combustion. That was a lot of damage being put out, and there's not a lot of the Tyran could actually do to heal the rest of the team up. So even though they put everything into killing that Ming, which is totally understandable, they actually lose out with 3 kills to 1 on that one.
Combusted. Yes, definitely his ultimate is combusted. Always
Combusted.
would have been called combustion. Anyways, we see now 500 Met Skunks being back in experience, but they're still 5 kills behind in total. 2000 behind in heroes experience, 2000 ahead in minion experience, a bit behind in passive as well, but I think that's okay for them. Meantime, we also got some poking again going from Hanzo and Ming.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with this. I mean, that, you know, the kills towards the end of the game matter more, and I'd say that a lot of Goats for Hires, their kills came slightly more in the early game. So if they can keep this up, that'd be quite nice.
Oh, big combo against Blaze. There's no bunker. You never love forget. He falls. There's a taunt. Make it 1 as Crayman falls, and Luna, you gonna stay alive? Yes, she does. And now Early Mist is getting comboed, and goodbye Li Ming. 2 for 100 so far in this fight in favor of Goats for Hire. Now they're behind Snotty Penguin. Drakor trying to get some token. Right now with his Hanzo. Taking a lot of damage there against Sneaky Chief. Garrus should be able to walk out there. It's not Citrus Trader, Drakor.
Yeah, crucial that Luna stayed alive there, not to allow Ming to get the resets, and then another very, very nice Luna Flare just to keep her locked down so they could finish her off before anything crazier happened. So yeah, Goats coming back with those 2 kills to 1 there. But you can see the combustion. I mean, that did, again, before Blaze died, did a lot of damage, and getting those health bars low is perfect for what Ernie can do with that. So that's something that they have to be a bit careful with.
Combustion. Mango just came up with the best name. 500 movement speed combustions. Please. Well, yes. Oh, big combo against Garrus. Be able to escape. We've got the arrow coming in. Big one. Stun coming as well. Oh, there's Immortal Stun as well. And make it 1. Make it 2. Ming is in the enemy team again. Good job, Ernie. Just Jade, will he escape as well? There's the taunt. Don't think so. Yeah, that's a 3rd kill. Sneaky Thief now on the run. Trying to escape there, but he also got his army. There's a Sleep Dart coming in. Anti-healing grenade as well, but it's not enough to get him. But it's, anyways, again, 3 kills for 500 Mist Soak.
Oh my god, the margins are so low with that. I mean, if they got the Garrosh, it would be great, but you know, 500 MS. They're just not letting off. They went straight back in. Great call there, Blaze, initiating everything. Combustion again. The damage was real, and getting all those health bars lows was just perfect for Ming to just clean house. And they get another immortal, and these endgame immortals are now really building up. This is a half shielded one as well, so you know I expect them to do a decent amount with this.
I mean, it's going down towards here, the bottom lane, where the front wall is already taken down partly. Engage coming in, arrow under the back line, just to prevent them from engaging after the Diana. Oh, Ernie going in, taking a lot of damage, but Sneaky Chief is about to fall, and he will get like some health. And now Luna dropping very low as well, and they go with another reset. There's the Devouring Maw, not doing too much though, as we already have 2 kills again from 500 movement speed combustions.
Yeah. And that's Johanna down as well.
This game.
Wow, well done to this absolutely brutal combination. You know, and who is it?
500
yeah, Hanzo.
Mid lane scrims, able to do it. Number 3 in their pack, and that means they're gonna go and advance towards the finals against 21 esports, 21 esports and 41. Jesus.
Wow, this is. I mean, this is a one. This is a hell of a story from this team. Taking out the top team in division. They are. Remember, you have to remember they are a Division 7 team. They've taken out the first match that they played this today. They took out the top team in Division 6. The second match they played, they've taken out the second team in Division 6, and now they're going to face the third team in Division 6. So, you know, as things goes, you can't really bet against them at this point, can you? Really?
Not really. Yeah. I mean, except for if you keep in mind that 21 esports looks pretty scary. But also, we have 500 MS in the finals. This means we're gonna have many more 500 MS jokes coming in.
You definitely need a competition for the best MS acronym after all this, but very, very enjoyable game and a great comeback from that team there. Certainly wish them the best.
We keep on looking towards the finals now. Sadly, we will have Reeps leave us. But instead, we've got another person who did cast a lot today, which is Evader, who already casted the first 3 games on his channel and is now coming back for the finals. And we gonna wait until the teams say, because they could have a 20-minute break if they want to go for it. Thank you, Reeps, for joining me.
No problem, man. It was good fun. Good luck in the next cast. Should be watching that with serious intent to see who is going to win this one, because I think everything we've seen today, if 500 MS can actually keep this up, they could definitely do some interesting stuff here. So yeah, everyone stay tuned, and that's goodbye from me, but I'm sure Samu will be continuing with things as they are. So thanks a lot.
Thank you everybody for joining, especially you, Reeps, and I hope we're gonna see you back in the finals. Until then, bye!